So this video deals with racism. Surprise! So I actually shot and edited this video, put it all together and finished it and all that. And then like a week later, the George Floyd shit popped off. And then the whole country went to shit for the second time or fifth time. I don't know if we're counting at this point. So I was just like, I probably can't release this video now. It's like not gonna, if people really want to laugh about stuff like this, probably not. So I figured I'll just put it in the coffin. But then I was thinking, and I was just thinking, like, if the human race is a team, which we are, for better or for worse, we're all stuck on this floating rock together. So if the human race is a team, we got everybody has their role to play, and we have enough people on the team pretty riled up right now, I'd say. So I think we could still use a few people that try to lighten the mood a little bit wherever we can, So hopefully this video does that for you. And if not, that's okay. Hopefully, I got some more videos coming out, so maybe one of those will do something. But anyway, that's the end of sincerity. So I was talking to one of my white friends recently, and we were just talking about, like, our childhoods and the type of shit that we used to do growing up and whatnot. And she was from Texas, so, spoiler alert, she had a racist grandpa. So she was telling me about how, being a kid in the 90s, she used to love the show Moesha, like love it. But she would have a hard time watching it because if her grandpa was around and he heard her watching it, he would come running into the room and like start yelling at her, quote, "Turn that black nonsense off." So she couldn't really watch the show. And if she did, she'd have to like sneak around and turn the volume down and stuff like that, which sucks, And so she was just telling me about that. And my response to that was, I know, but you got to think about it. Like at first when I first heard the story, I was just like, all right, it's just another shitty story. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been known to think vintage racism is hilarious, but then I thought about the intro to that show. And if you think about the intro to Moesha, you can imagine how it would set off the mind of a square dancing, staunch racist. Like, this wasn't Family Matters, all right? Family Matters was just like the, a formal American family. The music sounded like Full House music, which was like the epitome of like a white American show. No, this is Moesha. You got the upbeat urban song. She getting down at the water fountain. She's singing her own name. It's got so much funk and bop to it. Look at her. Just chilling. Aw, shit. It's getting jiggy on her. And it's a catchy ass song too, so it gets stuck in your head kinda. I can just clearly imagine him hearing this intro from another room and going, "God damn it!" It's got so much funk and bop to it. It's just in your face, black. Look at her, just taunting him. Which obviously wasn't the purpose of the show. Like, they didn't make the show to piss off racists. It's just funny because when they were making the intro to that show, the last thing on their minds was that they were putting together the perfect ingredients to just trigger firm racists across America. And it's like, what about other shows? Like, what if you saw The Parkers? The Parkers? For a racist, The Parkers is the Moesha intro on steroids. Just look at this. Look at the sass and the neck twirl. Just getting down at the salon. She didn't even take her bib off. Fuck it. Getting jiggy, just chilling. Look at them just getting it and having a damn good time. And it's whatever. There's like one shot where she's cooking something that was chill. But everything else is just wow. Just styling on him. He would have set the TV on fire. Just two curvy black women living their best lives. If I was a racist, I'd be pissed too. So I'm officially calling this the Moesha effect. And this is what happens when you get triggered from seeing the subject of your hate having a good old time. That must have been what that woman had that called the cops on a black family for barbecuing. What do they call her? Barbecue Becky? Black people? No. Race. That's not, I don't, racism over here. No way. No. The black is good. I like the black. It's the charcoal. That's the thing. If you not see it, the charcoal's not the right charcoal that they using. And it's paint chipping off that grill. I don't know if you noticed, it's paint chipping off. And we got kids walking around and lead poisoning. That's a thing. Now we're on the topic, and you brought it up. I just was, because maybe I'm confused, but in this country, when we said equality, obviously I didn't think we meant equality. I gotta buy another wig if I'm gonna be doing stupid shit like this. But all this got me wondering, like, what other shows inadvertently pissed off racist Americans in the past? Like Soul Train? Oh, Soul Train? This had to have him livid. Just look at this. If this ain't having feeling salty, then I don't know. Ooh, I like that right there. Look at that right there. Oh, ooh. Get that entertaining, jiggy ass shit off my television. See, I like this girl right here. She keeps it simple. She ain't going too crazy. She don't gotta do all that flashy shit y'all be doing. Ah, shit. Oh. Getting down on white America. Yeah, I definitely had to pop a couple veins. But I kind of feel them though, to be honest, because like, just honestly, I hated the Soul Train. Hated it. Cause oh, come on, after cartoons. So I'll be watching cartoons, having a good old time, and now I'm just watching people dancing. And it would start out with a cartoon train. So I'd be looking at the train all excited thinking, oh, what's this animated adventure gonna be? Oh, come on! And every now and then I try to like give the show a try and not turn the station, but there was nothing to try. There was no storyline. It was just people dancing for an hour. And every now and then I try to like just make up a story, just make something up. So as you can see here, LaVon's trying to tell his sister something, but she ain't listening. She just dancing. And that's the problem. She never listened. She always dance. So that's episode 1. Now just having a good time watching Bobby's World. And now I gotta watch this. Oh, well, damn, she's looking kind of good, actually. The point is, I was 7 years old. I didn't give a shit about the club. I always wanted to know more about the train. Like, what was up with the train? Like, why didn't it continue with that? Like, what was he doing in his whimsical, magical universe where trains can dance and he has other train friends and they do shit? I don't know, fucking know. It's a fucking cartoon, look cool. I just wanted 60% train, 40% dancing. I thought that would be a fair ratio. But now I'm older and I think about it, it's like, I get it. Like, Soul Train was fucking amazing. Like, why don't we have something like that now? That would be fucking perfect, especially like on Friday night where you don't got nothing really going on, which is most of my Friday nights. It'll be really cool, and it can be super mixed. We can have all the races together, all types of music playing, and the black people can break it down the way we do. White people can jump up and down, and it will bring everybody together. Especially in these times, that's what we need right now. So that's the message. That's the message of this video. Bring back Soul Train. And racism can be funny if you have the right perspective. And you're crazy enough to laugh at it. Barbecue Becky. That's so stupid. I love that.